Hi, who just joined? Can you hear me? Just give me one quick second here. One quick. Can you guys hear me? Can you just type if you can hear me? We may need to go to. We may need to go to a conference line because I wanted a live coaching session. So could you please 1104? Really want the work it is. Irene. Hi guys, we may need to go over to the conference call, okay? I can't hear you guys at all, and I didn't mute you, so I had the tech guys trying to help me, but we're live now, so let's go. Hi Amanda, it's Irene. Hi guys, sorry about that. We've been working on this before we went live, and well, it is what it is. So thank God we have an alternative. Okay, so how did you make out with your friend? Who wants to go first? Go ahead, Francie. How did you make out? How was the process for you? Absolutely nothing. Who can? Nobody can decide that but you, right? Yes. Sure, go ahead. How was the process for you? What did you discover trying to do this? You can or can't. Okay, I heard what you said. So, how about you share your pitch, and I and Amanda will give you some feedback so you can update it. Okay, so I just really needed you to hear my replays because when you say weakness, you assume there's something wrong with what you've done, and nothing is really wrong. It's a work in progress, right? Yeah. Are you okay with that? Okay. Are you on speaker? Amanda, are you on speaker? Okay, I don't have an echo on my end either. Okay. So when you say you found, well, how about you share it and we can just give you some feedback. I can hear you. I don't hear an echo on my end. Do you maybe want to hang up and call back in and see if it fixes it? And then, do you mind if we just wait just one quick second? Okay, sure. How's your day going though? Yeah. I know. That would be great. So, well, just give me half an hour. We should be done in by, at 12:30. So, how was it for you? Go ahead. Actually, what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, let's wait for Pansy to come back and one of the interesting things about these pictures really is not to memorize them. Well, you need to know them, but as a conversation starter and you flesh it out. That way it's organic rather than. Hey, is that better? Oh, that's okay. That's perfect. And then we were just talking. She was just sharing her process as well. But how about we let you have the stage for a quick second? So let me ask you a question. The customer service person, if someone asked you, so what do you do? And they said exactly what you just said, what would be your reaction? No, what I'm saying, my question is this, right? So let's say you met someone at a networking event, right? And you ask them, so what do you do? So let's say Amanda is on the line. Go, well, Amanda, what do you do? And she says exactly what you just went to us. What would be your reaction to that? So okay, let's start this. Can you share what are some strengths that people compliment you for? Okay, and what's that? What does that mean? How? That answers the question. So let me ask you this question then. So let's say you ask Amanda, Amanda, what do you do? And she says, I do. I listen to customers, and I listen and let me rephrase that. I take care of my customers' needs because I listen to them. As a result, I retain customers for my organization. If she responded that way, what would be your reaction? Or what would be your response? Would you want to hear more or would you want to stop the conversation? So right there is benefits 101. The whole point of an elevator speech or pitch is to provoke, oh, tell me more. It's a conversation starter. Now, the reason we go through the entire thing is so that when they say tell me more, you're ready with the more, right? Was it easy for you to say what you do for your customers? It's a process. It's a so my question to you then, help me understand, help me with this. Do you believe what you just said that you do have great listening skills and you bring that to your job? Do you believe that? Can you reproduce that if you go to any other role or work for any other organization? Sorry? Sorry, say that again. Okay, I heard what you said. The first step there is getting you to know what you want, who you are, and believe it first. Because when you believe it, it's natural to you. So when you get into those impromptu situations like a networking event, you really don't need to think too much about it. Do you see what I'm saying? Because Amanda, if you don't mind, I'm just going to ask Amanda's feedback. Because to me, it sounds like it was really easy for you to talk about your listening skills, what you do, how the benefit you bring to your customers and to your organization. So, Amanda, can you share? Can we just open this to a group coaching theme and maybe share your feedback? Absolutely, I agree with you because when this is what I heard. I heard the passion when you said, I listen to my customers, I attend to their needs, and as a result, I retain customers. You didn't need to think about it. Right there is the money maker. It's a money maker because I'm sure that you have so many more strengths, right? Absolutely, the vanguard, your vanguard. That's just right. Because isn't that what we see on our resumes? Isn't that what we say? What do you do? I'm a supply chain management professional or a customer service manager. You want 10 million other people, right? So does that make sense? So what other strengths, if I was to ask your colleague, what other what other strengths will they say you have? Break that down. When you say people's management, what do you mean? Okay. So, do you mind if I give you just one feedback? Okay, so language is really important too. I heard you say try about 4 times. So when you say I'm trying to do this, it almost sounds like you're not sure, right? So I understand people, or I make the effort, or um, I put energy in understanding people and listening to people, and a more of an action type statement, which will provoke. Oh, sorry, go ahead. So you want to use a definite action. It doesn't need to be long, short, sweet, right? Because remember, this is a conversation. You don't want to sound rehearsed. Does that make sense? So, Amanda, feel free to chime in here. The strengths that I hear, so far is you have great listening skills. You invest the time to understand people and their needs. You respect people. which makes for great people skills. When people say, "Oh, I have people skills," what does that mean? Right? So you've broken it down. These are some of the strengths that I hear, and what that speaks to me is, oh, this is someone who's proactive because she's listening to see what can I do for this person, how can I understand this person. And so, fast forward to supply chain management or any other career for that matter. Who you are translates, you can translate that in any position. Do you agree? So, Amanda, please feel free to chime in. Okay. So, can we go to Amanda for a second while you kind of mull over? We are going to still go forward. Just, do you want just take a moment and just think over what we've talked about so far? Is that okay? Okay, Amanda, the hot seat. Let's hear. Well, so let's. Do you want to share? Yeah. So, what do you do? So then, let me ask you a question. What skills do you apply every day at work? When you show up, what strengths allow you to perform, to produce results? That's huge. So, would you say then, or help me, correct me if I miss something, that you work with your team. Actually, I have one more question, one more answer that I need. So, at your job, you do inventory management. What results do you produce? What's the importance of your job? Why does your job exist? Okay, when you say PPC, don't forget not everybody works with you. So what's PPC? UBC, what's that? Okay, yeah. So not everybody, because everybody uses something a different style of identifiers, right? Okay, so you said your adaptability, so you're quite adaptable, which it everything I can just, oh, she's a great team member because you say you you love teamwork, you have a positive attitude, you're creative, and you're adaptable, which are all strengths. that are relevant in supply chain management, right? So if someone asked you, what benefits do you bring to your employer right now? What benefits would you say you got? What kind of feedback do you get from them? Okay? You're quite knowledgeable at your current role. So, so would you say then, and this is not meant to ask you a leading question, would you, I just need you to help me clarify. So, would you say then that you're dedicated to, what's the word? You bring your strong work ethics allows you to deliver. Okay, I'm hearing the echo as well. Okay. You're strong. I'm just looking for a way to put because you have lots of strengths here that will provoke some interest. Absolutely, it's like, oh wow, okay, that's interesting. Tell me more. So I'm just looking at all of them and figuring out. So we can work on this together. So you're adaptable. You're adaptable. So all that is teamwork. You're helpful, knowledgeable, extra mile. That's something that I see. Oh, hi, I'm Amanda. I work at. I actually don't even say where I work at until they ask. Oh, well, tell me more. So accuracy, it's with inventory. I'm just trying to piece it together so that so accuracy, timing, um, knowledgeable. So, how about this? I manage an inventory system and ensure accuracy. Let's check first. Oh yes, yes, bang on. Because what you do impacts your customers, right? Oh, okay, okay, absolute. Okay, that's perfect. Yes, absolutely. Yes, and that's exactly because Mountain Co-op is really a retail business, right? So customer service. Go ahead. Go ahead. Mhm. Retail and then co-op, which means you have members. Okay. So, so your main benefit then you bring your organization is keeping your customers happy. Now, how does accurate inventory help them? So you ensure that your customers have. You satisfy. So how about, oh, I create I create customer satisfaction, and then it goes, oh, how do you do that? Pansy, please feel free to jump in. What do you or what's your feedback? So and then go ahead. Yeah, I like that little bit of realty too. So how about something along these lines? I help create customer. I help my company, Melting Co-op, create customer loyalty. So, Pansy, sorry, go ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead. I was just gonna ask if she asked you what you do and she heard that, what her reaction would be, or her response. Sorry. Yes, Pansy. So if you asked the vendor what do you do and she said that to you, what would be your response? And that's what, sir. So again, the most important thing here is creating the opportunity for a response, right? Where they want to know more. This is a conversation. Does that make sense? But we still need a complete pitch because what a complete pitch does for you, it prepares you for that tell me more. So will we say that we're okay with our opening? Mhm. Huh? Now, I was just gonna ask. So, are you both okay with say your opening, your response to, oh, what do you do? So, it's amazing. It's amazing. So, if I asked you, what talents do you have? What are your three top talents you would list? Good question. A skill though is learned. I think talent comes more naturally. Talent can be learned too, but talent is more natural. So when you show up, what shows up with you both at work, at home, anywhere? Okay. So what does that translate to? A healthy lifestyle, maybe? Oh, wow. Okay. 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 And a winning spirit, tenacity, endurance are those words that you would use to describe you. When you think about that, how important are those talents? Those, what would I call them? Those traits. How do they add value? What value do they bring to business? Okay, but are you hearing the whole point of this line of questioning and this process really is more for self-awareness, because it's amazing how much of our experience we take for granted, but those are money makers, right? Pansy, do you hear what I'm saying too? Because yes, you were a competitive skater, which allowed you to develop all these other strengths that are very important in the workplace today, right? So if you were talking to a prospective employer or a colleague, and you never know in a networking event, and they go, "Oh, tell me more," and you tell them more, and they go, "Oh, how did you get here?" Well, actually, I used to do this competitively, and everybody can relate with the discipline of being a sports an athlete, right? Does that make sense, Amanda? So I know it's all in bits and pieces right now, and we're not looking for a perfect pitch because it's never going to be perfect. It's perfect at the time you do it because it will evolve over time. I've been in business for 1.5 years and it's still evolving, right? Because every you grow every day, you get exposure every day, you learn new things every day about yourself. So let's get perfection out the window and focus more on What's unique about me? What value do I bring to the marketplace? How do I add value to the customers in my organization? And what about me allows me to do it effortlessly? Does that make sense? Was I helpful? Pansy, where are you at? Just in general. How are you feeling about this now? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the whole point of a coaching process. It helps you more into self awareness. Not to tell you what to do, but to be aware so that you can refine that for yourself. Well, guys, I tell you what, I have a client actually 5 minutes over, but I'll be glad to have one more call if you want, or we can I can come downtown if all you guys are downtown, and we can do a hands-on 20 minutes if you like. Yes, we do. Okay, but was this helpful though? Sure, good. Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's perfect. We can do that by email as well. Absolutely. Sir, was that a question? Okay. Okay, no, that's perfect. Yes, I'm open to emails, and thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. I love what I do. Um, it also helps me every time go through this experience with anyone. I also grow. So thank you for letting me into your lives and sharing this kind of opportunity. Okay, well, have a good afternoon. Sure, sure. I know, I know, I know.